What I'm trying to give you information on the Panchanga, the personal Panchanga. How do we use it on the personal level? When you are born, your date of birth, your time of birth, your place of birth, has an alignment in the sky. And that alignment makes a bond, and that bond is primarily created by mother and father, which is Surya and Chandra. And this bond which is created by Surya and Chandra are giving lot of impact. It is giving a lot of impact on the on a native. So that is what Panchanga is all about. You see, Surya is Sadashiva. He is the Shiva himself. And Chandra is Ma Parvati. Whenever you have emotions running, whenever you have a desire, whenever you have certain actions coming in your life, these are the elements of the Panchanga, that are giving you the energy or even stopping you sometimes. So, when the Srishti was created, uh, you know, people or the devatas, or especially the Brahma, Vishnu, and all the Sapatrishis, they were not aware of the situation that how this algorithm will run. So they went to Shiva. Yesterday, I had also explained you why we die and why people in the Shiv Loka or in the Vishnu Loka, they never die, right? You have the explanation. We also talked about the Sapta Lokas ahead of us, three Lokas, and then there is a vacuum, and then we've got four more Lokas. Shiva Loka, Vishnu Loka is all above them, and on the top we have the Shiva Loka, right? So I was talking about the Vara, the energy inside you, the spark inside you, and the basis of the Vara is the Hora. Okay, Hora. Hora has come out of the word Ahoratri, which is Aho means the day, Ratri means the night. So it becomes a Hora. So 12 Horas in the day, 12 Horas in the night. So 24 Horas means 24 hours make a Vara, a Dina, a Vasara, right? So that is one day, approximately 24 hours. It is not exactly the 24 hours, I must tell you. Right. So when we talk about on what day are you born, right? So that becomes the Vara Lord, and it is called Varesha. Okay, it's not Varesha. And there is an hour in which you are born, 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock. And there is a planet, there is an energy associated with that hour as well. So the Hora Lord is that hour. And Hora Lord is what is accumulated in your mind. For me, my Hora Lord is Jupiter, right? So whenever Jupiter is in my mind, I'm always looking for blessings. If your Jupiter is your Hora Lord, that means you're always looking for blessings. Either you are looking to give the blessings, or you're looking to take the blessings. That is your life. That's it. That's it. Guru. Either you are taking knowledge or you are giving knowledge. That is the definition of a guru. And that is something I do whole day. That is my Hora Lord. This thing has occupied my mind like anything. I was 17-year-old and I was teaching DOS, Windows, and MS Office to the people. That was my first part-time job as a student. Again, although it was not Jyotisha, but it was the beginning of the era of computers, 1996, 95, 97, where we used to keep floppies. I don't know how many of you know what is a floppy, right? And we used to keep those floppies in the cotton cases and used to travel. And that floppy was not more than maybe an MB or maybe a 512 KB of the data. That's it. And I was 18, 19-year-old that time. I just learned DOS, Windows, and MS Office, and I went to a computer center and I started my first job. I used to love gym, so I used to also train people on aerobics in the morning. So I used to do two part-time jobs at the age of 19. Morning 5 a.m. to a gym, teaching, taking the class of aerobics for the females. And then in the evening, I used to go to this computer center, and during the day, I used to go to college. Learning, taking knowledge, giving knowledge. That has been the SOP of my life. At that time also, I used to earn around 3 to 4,000 rupees a month. I think which was enough for a student at that time. Jupiter being the Hora Lord. And, the most important thing was, my Dina Lord. My Dina Lord is Surya. I was born on Sunday night. Sunday night. So sunrise to sunrise. Okay, so I was born on the Sunday night. And when I was born on the Sunday night, it is by the Hindu Vedic Dharma, it is considered as the Vara Lord. See, the date can be 13th. Obviously, we are following, the Western thing. But on the same time, the Vara has to be Sunday. Right? So, Sunday, Surya, it is in the third house. Third house of Prakram, third house of war, third house of communication. So my Guru Tattva, my Hora Lord, something which is in my mind, is going to the third house. What is the third house, by the way? The third house is nothing but communication. That is what I do whole my day, from consultations to classes to teaching to workshops. That's what I am. That is how you understand what kind of energy and character a native is having in his life. It understands, So Surya, if your Surya is your Vara Lord, you will have brown eyes and brown hairs. And I look at the mirror, I've got brown eyes. My eyes are not black, they are brown. My hairs are not black, they are brown. So physical characteristics are coming from the Varesha. Mental characteristics, what is in my mind, what is holding my mind, is coming from the Hora Lord, the Hora in which you are born. That is the Agni Tattva. And now I'm going to reveal a secret to you. Yesterday I said, if the Hora Lord is in 6, 8 or 12, it is not a good placement. Varesha in the 6th house, the fire is in the 6th house. The energy is in the 6th house. If it is in the 8th house, it's in the 8th house. I mean, it is in the house of sudden events. It is in the house of hidden enemies. It is in the house of learning Jyotisha, occult, digging deep. It's isolation if the Varesha is in the 12th house. At many point of time, you will feel isolated. But you see, ladies and gentlemen, Varesha has Agni. Varesha has fire. And there is something known as Varesha Dosha. Oh, what is a Varesha Dosha? You are born on a particular day, and the energy of that day is not coming to you. If your Varesha is in the water sign, 4, 8, and 12, it is known as Varesha Dosha. Why Varesha Dosha? What is a water sign? What is the purpose of the water? Water will finish the Agni. Water has capability to reduce the Agni. So look at your Varesha. Whatever your Varesha is, make sure it is not present in the water sign. The Karaka, the Vrishchika, or the Pisces. So what is one thing that you're supposed to do to bring back that Agni? Varesha can be in the water sign, right? What if is the Varesha is in the Agni sign? It is enhancing the energy. 159. Not the houses, but the signs I'm talking about. It is in 159, then it is enhancing the energy. You're getting lot of energy. You're getting bala. If it is in the air signs, even the air, the first quality of the air is to enhance Agni. But if there's a lot of air, it is sitting with a planet which is holding the air, then it may reduce the Agni. But then air will expand the Agni, air will enhance the Agni. Even Artha is not bad. Within the Artha, there is Agni. Agni can live within the Artha. If there's Agni, there's fire, and you put, some mud, some earth on it, it seems it is over, but it is not over. Inside the earth, it is still there. It is still there. So the worst would be the water sign. Varesha should not be in the water sign. If the Varesha is in the water sign, it is giving you a Varesha dosha. Vara dosha lag jata hai kundli mein. Kya lag jata hai? Vara dosha. You may have fantastic combinations in your horoscope. Absolutely phenomenal. But where is the energy? It is just like you have 10,000 things on your table and you have no energy, you have no pitta to digest them. You can have lavish of the lavish foods. You are in the party, but you're not able to consume because you're so scared that you will not be able to consume it. And what are the remedies of the Vara dosha? The remedies of the Vara dosha is to enhance the Agni, to enhance the source of the Agni, the Naisargic source of the Agni. And who is the Naisargic source of the Agni? Surya. So what are you supposed to do in the morning? The first thing that you get up and you do in the morning is to give jala to the Surya. When you give jala to the Surya, what is the process of giving jala to the Surya? So Surya is like here. Suppose this is the Surya, okay? The circle is a Surya. Okay? Your jala should come over the Surya, and from that water which is flowing down, you should see the Surya. So that means you can only do this if you are very early in the morning. You cannot do it at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock in the morning because then Surya will be over here and you cannot, do the water like this. You can always do the water like this. So Surya has to be somewhere here so that the water, and when the water passes in front of the Surya, there's a prism effect which is created. And that prism effect will give you the 7 rays, the energy of the 7 planets to enhance your Vara. That is why it was the ritual in Sanatan Dharma, Hindu Dharma, that offering water, arga, to the Surya is must, no matter what the placement of your Varesha. So that you can get the energy of the Vara. I hope this is making some sense to you. And then what you should do, the next thing that you should do in the morning is that you should take a sun bath for 20 minutes every day. That means you should walk in the sun, you should sit in the sun, and the early morning sun is the best. If we've got doctors here in the group, they will tell you the importance of vitamin D in the early morning sun rays. Vitamin D is not in the sun rays of the afternoon. Vitamin D is in the sun rays of early morning only. You must take that sun bath. You must do your Gayatris. Do not bring the entire Panchanga into your Gayatri. What is entire Panchanga? Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha. Did you realize you're not supposed to bring 3 lokas in your Gayatri? That Gayatri is only for you, because you're not initiated by a guru. Guru who belongs to the Akash Tattva. So Akash is on the top. Jupiter, Surya, Chandra, Mangal, Buddha under the Surya, and Shani and Shukra under the Chandra. You have not been initiative to call all these energies, because you are impure, you are not pure. So start your Gayatri with Om Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. You're not supposed to do the Gayatri mantra from Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha until you have the Gayatri Diksha. You come to me and I find you pure, absolutely pure, I can give you Gayatri Diksha.